Hello, welcome back, Pumpkin Club members. 2 videos in 2 days. We're creating them like crazy here. So we're doing our weekly update on Saturday because I am doing my annual embarrassment of the game of golf the next 2 days, and so I'll be golfing on Sunday and Monday. So here we go. So we are at Maverick. Maverick is sitting at 26 days, 243 pounds. We got a lot of fairly good news. I hate to say great news because as soon as I say it, it's all going to go to hell in the handbasket. But this thing is growing as fast as any pumpkin, faster than any pumpkin we've had. We've never had a pumpkin this big at day 26. Really excited about this one. We just got to keep looking at it. Everything seems to be good. Stems seems to be good. Plant seems to be holding in here. We got, I think as you saw in the last video, we had 3.5 inches of rain last night, or 2 nights ago. So we are wet, soggy wet again. But plants seem to be going good. No cracks, no nothing that I've seen tonight or today. So we're doing good here. The next steps for him really is trying to get him to day 30, day 35, see how he's doing. And we'll go from there. Nothing really else going on with Maverick. Let's go to Charlie. Charlie, good news to report on Charlie as well. We're just a plethora of good news. Charlie is day 44, 755 pounds. So all year long he had been running just slightly behind last year's personal best, which I wasn't really too worried about. If we remember back to what we talked about with our goals for this year, well, our goals for this year was to have a healthy plant throughout the season and have these things growing all year long. Last year we pooped out at I think it was day 62, 63 was the last time we put on any meaningful weight last year. This thing is at 44. The plant is really healthy and it's actually now ahead of the biggest plant we had, or probably the biggest pumpkin we had last year. So the only really concerning thing with this guy, and I got to figure out, got some advice today at the Wisconsin Pumpkin Patch Tour. Shout out to them, great time today. Is this, we got a kink here in our vine, and I really don't know. So if you can see it, it heads out, it jets out this way, and then there's a kink that way. It's loose, there's no tension in it, but I either have to maybe just make sure there's no tension here, or potentially get some sort of come along and be able to pull the pumpkin back 2 or 3 inches. So we'll see. I don't have a come along, and despite my best effort, there's no way in hell I'm going to move a 750 pound pumpkin by myself. So we got to sort that out. But other than that, we're doing good. The next day, for the next kind of milestone for him, is actually tomorrow, day 45. Historically, rule of thumb, whatever you want to say, your 45 number is about halfway there. So we are, like I said, 755. I don't know, it's growing 35, 40 pounds. 780, 790 tomorrow, something like that. Puts us into, whatever. I don't even want to say it because it'll never come true, but you can do the math if you multiply 780 by 2. That's what we would be hopefully looking at with this guy. Again, no real issues with him other than a bunny and our dogs chasing a bunny down the road. But anyway, we got Charlie, who has been, right, so for those of you that follow us online, I had said Charlie had come back from the dead. We'd given it up. We thought it gave up the ghost. And we hadn't been doing anything with it. We moved our fan over to that one. We just been letting it lay, and all of a sudden it looked bigger. So we measured it, and it did like a 100-pound burp last week, and thought, well, holy cow, we got this thing. And then it promptly started growing 5 pounds again the last 3 or 4 days. So I really don't know what's going on with this thing here. But it's pretty, it's orange. And there's no reason other than just to let it go. What we are doing, the 150 plant looks tired, and we're trying to get some leaves to reclaim the tired leaves up the middle here. To limited success. These things are sucking a lot of the energy away, been hot, been rainy, but the next step here is to try to see if we can't reclaim some of these old leaves here. The other thing, it'll be an update, update next week, is if you remember 2 weeks ago when we were on vacation, my neighbor pollinated our backup, because 2 weeks ago we thought that thing was dead. Maybe think it's dead again now, we don't know. So this guy is at day 12. Doing pretty good, no signs of stress. Yeah, we're just gonna let him keep growing until we know for sure what's going on there. We're kind of indecisive now. There's nothing, this thing is not hurting that growth by sitting here at day 14. Next week when we talk, it'll be about day 20, and then we'll get kind of a really good assessment of what we're gonna do with these two things. So maybe there's another Charlie here. So we got, what, 60, 70 days left? Plenty of time for this thing to approach that size or even bigger with the right conditions and the right plant. So that's something else that we're going on next week. We're focusing on. And we had a shout out. Someone wanted to see the watermelon patch, so we'll go see the watermelons. So I will advise you, or I will warn you, there is more weeds than there are watermelons here, but I have found two. There's got to be more in here somewhere, but I can't see the damn things. So there is this guy right here, odd little shaped thing. Put some sand on it. Still trying to. It's still too little to do anything. I got to get on the boards and figure out what's going on with this guy. And then if we go, you see there. I don't know if you can see it from way back there. We got another watermelon right there. So we are in the watermelon game. So just as you can see, this has not been a well-maintained plant. We just kind of wanted to go through the motions, get used to it, learn some more about it, and then next year maybe we'll worry about making a run with our watermelon. But it has really kind of taken over here now with the hot weather. That's about it. You can see the plants. I should maybe be a little bit more aggressive. Many of you know we have a hill that goes up here, kind of a weeded mess up here. The plants have started to head up the hill. Sometimes I've cut them off to help focus on the pumpkins. Sometimes I've let the new growth. Every third one I'm allowing to go up there so we get some new leaves and some momentum into the final 2 months here. So you'll see that kind of move up and continue to move up over the coming weeks. That's about it. We're in the what someone has called the boring days of pumpkin growing now. It's just he said between 1,000 and 2,000. He's in a different category than I am. We're in the boring days of Erickson pumpkin patches. We go from 500 to hopefully low thousands, and then things start to get really fun again, and we start to set personal bests. So have a good week. Hopefully I don't kill myself golfing, and we will talk to you guys next week. Thank you very much. Bye.